My name is Chloe, and before I started volunteering at the Front Street Animal Shelter, I didn't know a lot about what happens here. But now I know that people from our community work very hard every single day to help keep little animals like Felix here happy and healthy until they are able to go home to their forever home. Whether it is volunteering at the shelter, donating to the shelter, or adopting from the shelter, those things are what keeps the shelter running. Over the last 5 years, with all of this teamwork, the shelter has been able to drastically increase the leave live rate. In 2016, the number of animals that left alive was 84 out of 100. However, 5 years ago, the number of animals that left the shelter alive was 20 out of every 100. You can really see the difference there. The shelter is working very hard to still make the leave live rate even better. So far this year, they have had over 500 adoptions. At the shelter, there are over 1,900 volunteers that volunteer their time to help save the animals.
Well, I've always heard great things about Front Street, and everyone's like, it's the place to be, how they turned it from a pound to being a place where they do free adoptions, and I thought that was really cool. And I'm doing this for my senior service project, and I thought it'd be really cool to give back to our community and see how these little guys and how they could change someone's life, and I thought that was really cool. My favorite thing to do at Front Street is when I'm one of the first people here, when I get here at like 8 o'clock, I love going around to all the kennels and like saying good morning to all the dogs and just energizing them in the morning, be like, oh hi, how are you? And just, making sure that they understand that I'm not a threatening person and that, they can feel comfortable around me.
Well, I just think it's a great opportunity for the community to work together to save lives of the animals here. And I think they do an amazing job at keeping them safe and healthy until they can find forever homes.
Being a Front Street volunteer can be very hectic because there's always a lot of work to be done. Even though it is hard work, people in our community do it every day to keep the animals happy and healthy. If you want to become a Front Street volunteer, you have to take the Shelter 101 class, which is where you learn what it takes to become a volunteer. After you take this class, you'll be able to do things like kennel cleaning, dishes, laundry, dog walking, and cleaning the cat's quarters. All these things are what keep the shelter running so that the animals can get their forever homes. The Front Street Animal Shelter also has many generous donors that donate things from money and food to old newspapers and blankets. Because of these donations, the shelter is able to provide many services you might not know about.
So at the Front Street Animal Shelter, we do a lot of things that most people don't expect. A lot of people think we're just a humane society like an SPCA, but we're also animal control. So we do go out and rescue animals from hot cars and talk to owners who maybe aren't taking the best care of their animals to make sure that all the animals in our community are being well cared for. We also do vaccine clinics for low-income citizens and even the homeless that have pets to make sure that our community's pets are vaccinated and protected against rabies and other health concerns. And we do really low-cost microchips. It's only $5 to get your pet microchipped, and it'll really help your pet get home if they ever get lost.
Front Street's adopters are the ones that actually finish the journey of the shelter and bring an animal home. If people weren't looking for animals to adopt in our community, we would have a crazy overrun shelter. But thankfully, many people want to provide a forever home for many animals.
They've always been a really good shelter. We've always brought our animals here for shots or kittens here, and we wanted to find her a friend to keep her active. She's an older dog, and find a little dog to keep her active.
We rescued our first dog, Dallas, who's our baby, and we're possibly looking forward to rescuing another.
Right about there she is. Oh, hi, here's your girl.
Nice meeting you guys.
Thank you so much. She's just so sweet. We walked up to her. Oh! We walked up to her, and she was calm, but she was also really happy to be there. And then when we met with
the dog, her name is Alice, so when we met with her, she was so sweet and we fell in love, and then she was so good with Wesley, and that was just so important. So our experience here was great. The handlers were amazing, and even though it was crowded, we still feel like we got attended to really well. So, and then we've got a forever home for her too. So.
Volunteering, donating, and adopting really do a lot for the shelter here. So, if you would like to volunteer your time to help out animals, donate things from money to different items, or if you're looking for a new family member, come down to Front Street Animal Shelter.
How to become a fencer. Follow these steps to become a fencing master.
No, Adam, not that kind of fencing.
Step 1. Acquire your gear. You will need a jacket, knickers, mask, and saber. Step 2. Learn how to hold your blade. No. There you go. Step 3. Learn the following fencing jargon: parry, lunge, remise, pommel, repose, advance, beat, and counter parry. Step 4. Footwork. Advance, retreat, lunge, and on guard. Step 5. Practice. For the rest of your life, wherever you go, until you die. Step 6. Learn the rules.
Do not hit your opponent below the waist.
Why not?
Yeah, because you're not allowed.
Why?
You just can't.
Why?
You just can't.
Why?
Can't.
Why?
Can't.
Why?
Can't.
Why?
Can't.
Why? Why?
Ah!
Step 7. Get private lessons. These will help you to refine your abilities. Step 8. Watch the professionals.
Dang, this guy's good.
Step 9. Prepare for the Olympics. Fence, eat, sleep. 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 Step 10. Go to the Olympics. Your hard work and training has finally paid off.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what a proud we are.
What you sing? Ready? Go. Whenever you're ready.
Welcome to the 23rd episode of The Pick. I'm Ethan. And I'm Mia. Today, we have Life Tech photographers coming to take 8th grade promotion pictures during your PE period with the Memories booklet, which includes your picture and promotion certificate. All 8th graders will be receiving a free Memories booklet at the end of the year. 7th graders will also be taking their spring pictures today during PE. Make sure you bring your picture order to the photographer, and remember, there's no makeup picture day.
Here's our field anchor, Chloe, with a report on the press conference with Mayor Steinberg.
Hello, I'm Chloe Parker-Crusoe, and I'm standing in front of City Hall where our mayor, Daryl Steinberg, is about to hold a press conference. Now let's go see what our field anchor, Adam, is asking about Sacramento's immigrant population.
Yes.
Donald Trump is currently trying to defund California because it has many sanctuary cities. How do you feel about this?
Well, first of all, I think his threat and his executive order are unconstitutional. I urge you to study the 10th Amendment to the United States Constitution, which prohibits the federal government essentially from threatening states in this way with a loss of funding for not doing what the federal government is responsible for doing. That's number one. Number two, if, God forbid, his acts were to become legitimate and valid law, I will not be a mayor who trades people's civil rights for money.
Our mayor, Daryl Steinberg, clearly has an opinion on sanctuary cities. He believes in the right of the people, no matter what our new president throws at us. Now back to the anchors.
There will be a mathletes practice this Friday in room 215. The next competition will be next Tuesday, March 14th at Kennedy. Good luck, you guys.
There will also be a workshop for parents and students, grades 6 through 9, on next Saturday, March 18th from 8 to 1 p.m. at Sacramento State in the University Ballroom at 6000 J Street. You can register online at www.csus.edu/CMIH. For more information, call 916-278-2481.
The 2016 to 2017 Sutter yearbook is available for purchase. Yearbooks are $40 cash or money orders only, no personal checks. Money orders can be made out to Sutter Middle School.
And now for a monthly installment of Ader's Angle.
Don't mess with him, yeah, you'll be thankful. Here it is, it's Ader's Angle.
Hi kids, welcome to another installment of Ader's Angle. I'm Mr. Ader, and this is my angle. What's that? What? A giant vehicle is barreling towards me? Huh? I can't hear you. I have my earbuds in. I'm listening to the hottest new mixtape by Chance the Rapper. Sorry, that's Chance the Rapper in Spanish. I've been taking Rosetta Stone. Here's the deal, kids. When you're crossing the street in front of the school, take your earbuds out. Don't get run over. That would not be awesome. Have a great day. Go Sutter.
Remember, minors, the application deadline for Sac High or Sac Charter is next Friday, March 17th. If you want to apply, make sure you do it by then. Emma and Julia have found a new super cool coffee shop to hang out in. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm standing in front of Temple Coffee Roasters on the corner of 22nd and K. This spot is known for their great ambiance and their floor that's made of nearly 500,000 pennies. Let's head inside.
Down to Temple Coffee on 22nd and K. They're open every day from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Go to study, meet with friends, or just enjoy a cup of coffee, tea, or even hot chocolate with one fresh pastry.
Good news, minors. We're having another academic talent search exam. If you have missed the first one, you can go to the next one at CSUS on Saturday. It only costs $15. To sign up, call 278-7032 or email ats@csus.edu. And for more information, go to www.csus.edu/COE/ATS.
Tomorrow, we have Rosemont High School counselors coming to Sutter to schedule all students in their attendance area. You will be going from your elective class to meet with them in the library. For more information, go to the counselors.
Here's Aaliyah with calendar.
Thank you. We have lots of calendars events this week, so let's get going. Monday's events are Mesa, Advanced Sutter Strings, and Knitting Club. Also, to the girls and soccer's black team and boys in green and black team, we have practice after school. And don't forget, it's our 8th and 7th grade end of the year pictures, so make sure to look sharp because there are no retakes. The next day is ASL Club, Thai Club, Creative Writing, and Beginning Sutter Strings. Also, there's a Rosemont High School counselor visiting Sutter during elective class. After schools, it's just going to be boys, green, and black team soccer teams training. Wednesday holds Anime Club, Art into Action, and Debate. Soccer players, you have another day of after-school practice. Thursday is girls and boys soccer training once again. Lastly is Friday. There's Mathletes practice, LGBTQ+ club, and skate club. Afterwards, the girls' black and boys' green and black soccer teams have practice. Do work, guys. Nearly a whole week of training. See you next week, Miners.
We have the Glow with the Glow Neon Dance next Thursday, March 16th from 1:35 to 3:35.
Tickets will go on sale at lunch next Monday, March 13th. They will be at $5 in advance and $6 at the door. Make sure you get your ticket. It's going to be pretty lit.
This concludes the 23rd episode of The Tip.
See you next week, Miners.